Ladies and gentlemen, the Champions Corner podcast is right back on your screen on this fine Sunday, man. It's fine Sunday. Hope y'all having a good day. We're here to talk to you about a little about the wrestling business and SmackDown and is WWE trying to move past Vincent Kennedy McMahon even more? They've already been doing a lot. But we're gonna talk about it even more. We're gonna start with that because TKO, and I know everybody got their feelings about TKO and how they doing nowadays. Because I feel to me, I'm starting with that. Let me hold on. Before we get to Vincent Man, I'm starting like TKO kind of been messing WWE up since they got on Netflix. I feel like that's where it really started to come back down. And so I don't know how we fix it. Maybe it's the writers, or is just Triple H himself, or how he booking things, or he's repeating same matches over and over again, like we see on Raw a lot of times, or is he not building enough stars? I mean, I feel like they're doing great in NXT, but the main roster needs a little help, and I'm glad we're getting some new fresh faces on the main roster. But I'm sorry with you, Kiwanis. How you feel about what TKO's done with WWE right now?
Um, I think it's kind of hit and miss. Like when they acquired with Netflix, as we know, the ratings been dropping and dropping, and now it's starting to trickle a little bit into the actual, live shows. But yeah, I think,
Mm,
I think we have been seeing repetitive matches with Triple H bookings. But I think if they work more on, because I think the current roster that they have star wise is good.
mm,
As we know, NXT gonna cook. That's just what they do. In my
yeah.
personal opinion, flat out period. They cook all across the board every week. You ain't gotta skip a week. Every time you tune in and catch up, they cook it. That's what they do. Just flat
Yeah.
straight across the board, straight top. But I think booking wise with Triple H right now with Netflix and the ratings, um, I personally don't care to see repeat matches, not too often.
Yeah.
So maybe if he can intermingle a little bit, even if some of the newer stars that just came over, especially from NXT a year or two ago, some of those stars, if he can find ways to try and intermingle them with the current roster more, even if he let them do a little mentorship with some tag team, kind of get everybody a little bit more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would help and help with the camaraderie. But yeah, I think there's a lot that can be done. Um, yeah, just trying to get the viewership back up, lowering the prices. But, we talked about that last time. That's a whole nother
Ooh.
part. I'm gonna leave that part alone.
Mm,
But
mm.
yeah, there's room
That
for
price is
improvement.
high.
I put it that way. Like the product is okay, but it can be better. So
Yeah.
especially going like Lonnie always tell us, you got to watch your numbers going into the quarter we in plus the next quarter. What can they do now carrying into the next get it back up? Because
Oh,
TKO right now look like they every man for himself. So WWE
oh,
better figure something out on their own to save themselves. So
oh yeah.
let us pray.
Hey,
Yeah, like
I'm
bring
gonna be
it
one.
back. Can we bring back that? Yeah, that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
because before you go, Lonnie, I know you was talking
Mhm.
about going to WrestleMania next year,
Oh
and
snap!
well, you
Yeah,
got to trying
that's
to save up for that. Well,
hey.
we save up for real
Yes, yeah,
because
got
it's
to
something
start
I
now.
think about.
Yes.
I was thinking about
Mm.
like we used to get like Undertaker versus Randy Orton or somebody like that for on a regular show and
Fire.
for regular prices. But now we
Mhm.
paying premium pay per view prices for
Oh,
Braun Breaker and LA Knight, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's not it's not the
mm.
same. Not to say every Raw back then was like that. That like Undertaker versus somebody or the big stars, but what we're getting now, I don't think these stars are big enough right
I
now.
agree.
I don't think they being
They
really
ain't there yet.
built up for the next level.
Mm.
How you feel, Alani?
Well, I was hoping the brother get an intro, but I ain't Mr. Hollis didn't
Oh,
even get an
well, my
intro
bad.
today. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? But
my bad. That's on me. That's on me. We got the
Okay.
historian, the great historian. How about that? Great historian, Mr. Alani, ready to give us some great information about what they got going on in TKO. Are you froze? Hold on. He really like the intro. He done froze on me.
Yo.
Are you there? Okay, you there now. Okay, there you go.
I think they know by now who we are. But you know, I hear a lot of it, and I know why. I know why people always say WWE, but you got to remember it's TKO pulling the strings on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's always going to be like WWE, what WWE doing, but you know, somebody own them now. You know, so you know they got to do what essentially what they've been told to do right now. Like, for example, moving past Vince McMahon now, I think the quote was like taking the torch, because they do acknowledge that Vince McMahon has some good torches and trying to move past it. I understand that, but at the same time, I hope they're not talking about some of the major events out of the main four. I hope they're talking about like the other, you know, like the No Way Outs and you know, actually I'm gonna say top 5 because I like Money in the Bank. You know, so
I put that in. I put that in there definitely.
yeah. So I hope they're not talking about those. But so when he says things like that, I'm like, what the world is going on? You know, so yeah, you know, the thing about TKO, and the same thing I started about with WCW. I don't know how much TKO knows about wrestling. You know, like I don't, you know, I don't know. Okay, so The Rock is the chairman of the board, from my understanding, right? So you have a wrestler, there with that, right? And of course, I know Triple H, Nick Khan, probably all the boys on there too. But I don't know how much TKO know about wrestling, actual wrestling. So it's like I understand what Vince McMahon went through recently, and yes, I do believe Vince should have left a long time ago because I just feel like what he was trying to do wasn't working anymore. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like, for real. Like, I just feel like what he did was people wanted more. But at the same time, you cannot erase the man from history. You're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that. He is a large part of why wrestling the way it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took watch this now. He took some of the minds, the creative minds that were WCW, and gave them jobs. The Dusty Rhodes, the Eric Bischoff. You know what I'm saying? You got all and then you take some of the guys now who are like agents and things like that. You know, he brought them in for that, and he always had his own too. The Pat Patterson, the Jared Briscoes, you know, the Michael P.S. Hayes, all these different things. You had all these minds, so you can't stop what happened there. So you can try to move on from it, but you're not going to erase them. So I'm not saying that's their MO, but it's just like, what are you trying to move on from? Like, are you a fan? That's my question. Are you TKO? Are you a fan?
Hello.
Are you a fan? You know, because I just feel like if you're gonna make decisions, make sure you know what's gonna take it to the next level versus you try to. Now, granted, it's gonna be some growing pains through this with fans, with changing names, the ESPNs, the Netflix, the price raises. I get all that, but you know, we're gonna get past that eventually. We always do. As fans, things always happen. We get past. But all I'm saying, my question remains: does TKO know about actual wrestling?
Do they know the history? Put some respect on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got The Rock there for. That's what Triple H is supposed to be there for, and everybody else, Michael P.S. Hayes and everybody like that backstage, they should be relying on those guys or all the veterans that's been there for years to have a say in that. So TKO won't be making all the decisions like that, because they talking about, like I said, going past Vince McMahon's pay-per-views where it's been built for years. They be switching out pay-per-views a lot anyway throughout the years, even before TKO. They're switching out pay-per-views or just doing like one-off pay-per-views and things like that. But they trying to move on from him. I get that, but starting off with WrestlePalooza, I don't. Some people say they've said it's successful, but to me it wasn't. Because it wasn't a great show. It wasn't graded well. The fans, it wasn't received well with the fans. So I don't know what you could say was successful about it, other than the money you got from the building. I mean, other than that, but that's what they're focused on. If you saying that pay-per-view was successful, you looking at how much money it made on the building, on like at the gate. That's the only man.
I have a question about that, because I didn't watch WrestlePalooza. I know about it, but I didn't watch it.
Okay.
So are the fans mad at the show because it went to ESPN, or they just mad that it wasn't a good show? Because remember, that's the first show on ESPN. So did that anger carry over because it was on ESPN or just because they didn't enjoy the show? Because I heard both sides of it.
To me, I say it's both.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the show, the best thing was like I said, there was Stephanie and what? Who was it? Who was that match?
Oh shoot! She get wrestled in.
Who Stephanie beat for the world champion?
Yeah, back here.
Io Sky.
Io Sky. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
That was the best thing.
Come on, Mr. Highlights. Highlight them now. Highlight them.
Hey, you the historian. That was history. It's history now. Nah, but yeah, that was the best thing on there. The show, even ESPN gave it a C, but adding ESPN $30 price, that didn't help nobody right there because a lot of people don't want to pay that every month for what we've been getting. And that show was built up to be like a SummerSlam or WrestleMania, one of the big four, like we was talking about, big four, big five. It was supposed to be built. It was built up to be that, and it wasn't. So I don't know. And then after that, we got Saturday's main event. That was on Peacock. So I mean, that's a different story. That was a little better, but a lot of people saying with that was a filmed house show.
Oh, jeez.
Flash and Paris was good though. Flash and Paris was good, right?
It was straight, but it still seemed like a house show match. And CM Punk, that wasn't the big CM Punk moment that WWE wanted for him.
No. I'm saying what was the actual match, the last pay-per-view WWE had?
That was because it was WrestlePalooza, and then
I believe so.
And, I mean, that was it. Oh no!
What was it?
What they had before that? After that? Because where
they had a pay-per-view because that's when Roman they had told the Usos, "I don't want to see you till Christmas." That was on ESPN too.
What was that? That was Classic Paris. I'm picking all these pay-per-views now.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah, that was Perth. Well, that one, a lot of people that probably watch that, they didn't want to get up for the watch.
Oh yeah, because that one, but early in the morning.
Because that was in Australia.
Anyway. Yeah, that was like crack of dawn, 7, 8 in the morning or something like that.
So I don't know. Like we'll see what Survivor Series does. And people want to talk about the attendance because they're looking at how the SmackDown had the less attendance, but that was on Halloween, so you kind of expect that people to go, they party in, they're taking their kids out to trick or treating on Halloween. So I don't want to count that. I don't want to put that show where they had that low attendance on that SmackDown against them because it was Halloween.
Was that a real picture though?
I mean, from what I saw, yeah, I've seen it circling around the internet.
Right.
I'm saying, but was that a real picture though? That's the question. Yeah. Was it a real picture?
Yeah, because they said that, and the viewership wasn't high on that show. But like I said, it was Halloween, so I can't fault them for that one. So I like I said, I don't want to be all the way down on WWE because, like I said, we still gonna watch either way. We're gonna find our way to watch either way because we're interested and we love wrestling and we want to see them do better.
You are going on.
Yeah, but. It's just been going downhill for 2025. It just hasn't been the greatest year. It's been like the last 2 years of WWE for me. Like this year, I think AEW got the better product this year of 2025. 2026, I'm sure WWE is making more plans to get better with creative. And I know they're still making plans to get them prices where they want them. They're going to extend it, get them high as they can until they see more of a negative view on it, or they're not selling as much. But either way, they need to get that creative right. Give some more exciting things to work with. They switching champions a lot right now. They done switching champions a lot. So, and we're gonna go to SmackDown where they switch. Championship, the women's US championship. Chelsea Green defeated Julia.
Green.
Oh yeah. And it was a short match, man. It was like a
5
minute.
minutes and less than
if that was including entrances. If it's 5 minutes, that's including entrances. So I don't know. I've heard some things about Julia that rubbed somebody the wrong way backstage. I don't know what's going on with her, but
I can't help him.
Even Kiana James being with her is not helping it because even before that, her reign ain't been much of nothing. And I like Julia. Julia's great.
Kind of forgettable, sadly.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it,
but for her to lose the belt like that, I like Chelsea Green.
Blink
but
her eye.
Come on now,
Like,
she ain't better than Julia. Come on, how you feel about Chelsea Green being U.S. champ, well, winning the championship like that?
Right, so slam bunk bang, that's slam dunk. Yeah, it was very quick, very brief. I was like, "What's happening?" Ding, 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 ding. She put her in that hole and just hole them and hole, bam, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Like, she's not gonna take off of the barricade. Ethan Page. I said, okay, she ain't had time to do the victory holy arm up. She was out of there. But yeah, I like Chelsea Green. I watched Julia and NXT and stuff. I like both of them, but hey, Chelsea says she added a second run, second title shot. So hey, we're gonna see who how she gonna defend it this time around. But,
right.
I think once Julia get her bearings back, get her footing back together, she'll circle back.
I hope so. Because I know me and Professor was saying last episode, I think Kiana and her is not the best team together.
I agree.
Yeah, and Kiana should be with somebody like Tiffany Stratton. They should be heels.
Yeah,
well, Tiffany should be a heel anyway, but Kiana James fits Tiffany more than she fits with Julia.
That makes sense. It does.
Yeah, so I'd rather see that. So I don't know where it's going with Julia. But Chelsea Green and Ethan Page and Albert Fire, that's a crew right there. That's a crew. They've been doing great on NXT.
Killing it.
Yeah, that's a great team. So I'm hoping Ethan Page is getting moved up soon. I hoping he's one of the ones that's being moved up, even though he's the North American champ right now. But him and Chelsea Green are the intergender champions in AAA.
Yeah.
So they doing great everywhere. So I like the team that they got going on. Like, so I hope it's like a move up for Ethan Page.
It's nice.
Nice. But Lonnie, how you feel about Chelsea Green getting her second title reign for the U.S. Championship?
I like it, man. She deserved that. I'm all about that because I feel she has the charisma to make it relevant. Because there were times that Julia, no matter what side you look at it, there's sometimes I forgot who the U.S. champ was.
The U.S. champ,
because hey, look, just tell you thing. It's like you forgot like who the champ was. But see, with Chelsea though, because she's so loud and obnoxious, you're gonna remember her. You're gonna remember, and guess what? She's gonna make the title. The title's not gonna make her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, why do you think they gave Julia a heater?
Yeah. I mean, I think she's doing well. So I'm ready to see her to go to. I see what this team does. Like I said, get Ethan Page on that main roster because, like I said, we've been hearing more NXT talents are gonna be moved up. So I'm waiting to see.
Snap.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to see because they've been doing, like I said, doing great on NXT. So main roster, it should be just as good or even better because it's on a bigger scale. With them. But somebody else that done moved up, my girl Lash Legend.
Hey,
finally.
Clear floor. Give him room, y'all. He about to go on it. Go cook.
Hey, I'm just saying. I've been waiting for. I mean, Lash done been on the main roster a couple times, but she did it with Jakara Jackson. And I'm upset that they weren't moved up earlier.
Yeah, they were good
because they was going for the tag team titles, and they did a fatal 4-way for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they went back to NXT, and then they let Jakara go. I'm like, what? What kind of sense does that make?
None.
I mean, I guess they need more seasoning or something on their skills. I don't know, but I feel like Lash continues to get better each and every time she's in the ring. So, and hopefully, she's teaming with Nia. I hope that brings up something for her. That means they going for them tag team titles.
Okay.
And I was happy Nia beat Charlotte Flair.
Yeah,
I was like,
gonna annihilate.
I was like, what?
That what she gonna do?
That surprised me a little bit too. I know, distraction or not, she still beat Charlotte Flair. I don't care.
Right. He coming for you.
Yeah, right. But that's another team in the tag team division, and I think Charlotte has in the right role right now. I know a lot of people still want her to be singles, but this is a good role for her for her to be likable.
Too.
For her and Alexa Bliss, it's been entertaining. They've been defending those titles on all brands, and so I'm happy with that. So we got Nia and Lash together. I hope they get a good team name. Give me something good. But then we got a little surprise too with the Kabuki Warriors when Alexa was tending. She getting tended to by Charlotte Flair in the medical room.
They've been stirring it up.
Right, they done come in as doctors, done missed it, both of them. I was like, Lord.
Scrub the ground, baby.
And then them scrubs, they was in the scrubs. Well, Lonnie, how you feel about Lash Legend being on the main roster, and where do you see the tag team division for the women going?
Well, the tag team division was it's gonna be great with this because I'm loving what I'm seeing with the Kabuki Warriors and Charlotte and Alexa. Man, I'm loving that right now. I even like the Bailey and Lyra Valkyria part, but that's a whole other part. But Lash coming up, I think it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
I think it's gonna be great because the tag team. This is the most eyes you've ever seen in a women's tag team division since they had the titles. This is the most you've seen. And then I think Charlotte said this last week or week before last that her and Alexa's next title defense, which I think they had already, was going to be the most defended for women's tag team champions in WWE.
Wow!
And they had the titles since SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And here we are, and we're in November, so 3 months in, they defended it more than anybody because remember the tag team titles were kept getting bounced around. I mean, think about it. When Bailey and Sasha won it at the Elimination Chamber, they lost it at the WrestleMania to the Iconics.
Yeah.
Like right after that, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Then the Kabuki Warriors are multi-time champions. Alexa has had the title multiple times as tag team champions. Liv Morgan's had it with Raquel and Rhea. She had it multiple times. So you it's been going around for a while trying to find out. I think they were trying to find that right team. But look, I think they have it now. Found it. Now I like the Kabuki Warriors. I do. I actually think because I was talking to you, Ron, or Sean. I was like, well, what's going to be the women's War Games match? I think we're getting there. You know what I'm saying? Because we might be getting there now because we got Lash and Nia, probably the Kabuki Warriors, and probably I don't know. I assume they'll probably put a big name in like Becky, but I don't know how they're going to intertwine that.
I don't know. And you had Jade talking to B-Fab and Michin, ain't it?
That was funny. Baxter, that was funny.
Well, and she was getting at Chelsea too, though. That was funny. Yeah,
that was funny.
Jade is going to squash them for a little bit, man, until that EST comes back.
Give him Bugs life.
Yeah. Sean. I said that's the one thing you gonna hear me say today. So don't go here talking about Jade. You had enough of Jade talk last week.
Lord, tell me about it, bro. Lord. Side note, I meant to tell Sean something about what he said about Cena. I meant to say something, but I forgot to tell him. But that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point.
But I think it's gonna be good with Lash. I think this is good for Lash. You know what's crazy about it? Didn't Lash and Nia have a rivalry in NXT recently?
I think so. But I mean, like I said, and not everybody watches NXT, and so the main roster is gonna be a new set of fans getting eyes on Lash more. She's been on SmackDown before, but she's officially on SmackDown now. So there's a little bit more eyes on a consistent basis with Lash, and so she can show her case of her skill. It's two powerhouses, man. Two powerhouses. And like I said, I'm waiting to see what this team name gonna be and how they gonna pull this off.
I'm trying to think. If you can't put their names together and come up with something. Maybe they don't need a team name. Maybe they don't need one.
I mean, not every team does, but I mean, depending on how if they going for tag team titles, I think they need something.
They need a tagline.
Yeah.
So Charlotte and Alexa got a tagline. We're not friends, but obviously they're friends.
Yeah.
So they need a tagline like that. It ain't back in the day when you had the Rockers, Demolition, Heart Foundation, Bushwhackers. You know what I'm saying? You had all that back there, Strike Force. You know what I'm saying? You had all that back there. You had tag team names. All that not having tag team names, like when Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels were tag team champions, they didn't need a name.
No,
they didn't like each other.
But we knew they weren't gonna be together long, though. Teams like that, they're not gonna be together long. Yeah. But with like a Lash and Nia, we see that lasting for a little while. I see that, at least a few months. You know what I'm saying? So
So clarify when you say a little while. Cause you said
that's what I'm saying.
little and while.
At least about almost to WrestleMania or till WrestleMania. I can see that.
Okay.
See them be a team, a dominating, two tall women like that. Come on now, they can dominate. That's if they get the titles. Like I said, Kabuki War is going for it also. So I don't know what they're trying to stir up, or like I said, like you were saying, it might be the women's war games.
Oh, they done stirred it up, bro. They ain't trying. They done stirred it up. You spit somebody in the face more of the time. It ain't no trying to turn, bro. They done turned up.
Yeah.
They about to go to war.
I guess who's gonna be on I guess who's gonna be on these teams, man. Because you gotta think Judgment Day might get involved on Raw from Raw. Well, Roxanne, Raquel, Stephanie Vaquer, and Nikki Bella. A lot of them might also get involved. I don't know.
But Nikki gonna turn on Stephanie. I can see that coming.
Oh yeah, you know that happened.
They're a little too she's a little too friendly.
Okay.
Nikki, a little too friendly right now.
Right? Yeah. No
Yeah.
personal space. Just
she gonna knock her out.
She'll give him one of them people elbow.
She gonna try to turn on him. She gonna try to turn on her. But
to answer
still
your
ain't
question,
gonna beat her.
Yeah, she ain't. To answer your question, though, I think Lash. To answer your question, I think Lash is gonna. I think it's gonna be good for her. Because now, with the. Oh, you want to say hey? What are you doing? She's got her hair all out today.
Hey.
So.
Hey, girl.
So you want to get everything kind of going. So I think Lash is gonna be good. But hey, okay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. But we was talking about the women's division, and we got a new one on top. Miss Jade Cargill. Like I said, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Sean, we ain't gonna overdo it. But Jade she put the women's locker room on notice. She's that B. So
okay, hot fire.
So. But we was talking about Charlotte. She'd have had another interaction with her, like a little stare down. This is about the second, third time she done did this.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's gonna face Jade in these next few months, but Charlotte's in the tag team division. But if she loses those tag team titles to either the Kabuki Warriors or Lash and Nia, she might be back and she might be going right for Jade.
Well, I know people feel a certain way about Charlotte, but when Charlotte's name's on the marquee for a title match, you're going to get eyes on it. Yes. So whether they're teasing it, so right now, I think what they're going to do with Jade, this is my opinion, they're going to give her a bunch of squash matches. They're trying to build her up more to be more dominant.
Yeah.
And to make her more aggressive that way. And then when I'm on my own, when that music hit, hey. Look, but remember,
bring her back, B.
We got Rumble coming up too, so I don't know if that's gonna be the match or I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. Now this is not the first time they teased us. And it's like the third or fourth time they teased Charlotte and Jay, even when they first met. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's gonna be something interesting.
Yeah.
So.
But these next few months, I think the champions shouldn't be as worried the next few months because, like the Survivor Series, sometimes like champions be in the War Games and stuff like what they got now, and then you building up the Royal Rumble after that, and champions not usually in that. Sometimes they've been in it, but now they're not usually in it. At that show, so the champions kind of almost relaxing these next few months, but then after that we build in the WrestleMania, so. We'll see where it goes because they don't have to have like certain matches, but they're doing a lot of these Saturday Night main events, so they kind of have to defend it against somebody at those shows if they continue to do that. At some point. So I don't know. Maybe she can relax a little bit. Her and like new champion, her and CM Punk, who just got their titles. I feel like they're gonna hold them. They could hold them till WrestleMania, but then we got Elimination Chamber, so they might lose it in that. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
And Elimination Chamber's in Chicago, so.
Oh, see.
So I don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, I thought Cody and Punk, because right now, if it's not Randy Orton or somebody they can build up, which they can do for Mania, if it's not Randy Orton, to me, Cody has to fight CM Punk, unless they do Cody and Reigns 3. You know, and that's the only three options I see right now for Cody. You know, those one of those three. But hey, you never know.
I don't know. Before we get to Cody though, come on, how you feel about Jade? How you think she's doing? Or she's going
Jade
to be doing?
said, Jade said she is back. She done put everybody on notice. You know, they just got to line up or get the stone. You know,
Yeah.
storm, thunder, crack, or she might throw some hail in there for all we know. I don't know. We don't know what she could come up with next. But yeah, I like Jade. I'm happy to see, building up, like Lonnie said, how they gonna get her ready. Yeah, no. Because they
Yeah.
got the eyes back on her, the spotlight, everybody looking, so they gotta push her up right. So this gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
and
think
we
so.
all gonna be waiting for the running. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
can't wait.
like somebody need to run in. Like I said,
Somebody
we need some
coming in
new
there.
fresh faces that she could fight.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to see her and Tiffany no more. I don't want to see her.
No.
I don't know if I want to see her and
Taffy
Naya.
time done.
I know her and Naya fought before, but I don't know if I want to see that right now. But they need
No.
something else.
Me either.
And I was hoping if Julia lost the U.S. title, she could go after women's title.
Mhm.
But if I'm hearing she got backstage heat, that's why she lost the U.S. title. I don't know if that's gonna happen like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, unless that doesn't mean they can't have the match though,
Mm-hmm.
because they can still go back and forth with the match, but Julia just may not, beat Jade, especially if, like I said, she got the heat like that. So we building though. I'm hoping for the best for Jade. She can be showcased well as she continues to get better in the ring. Like I said, because what she did at the main event, that's how I want to see her dominant, like the powerbomb, choke slams, all that. I want to see her doing things like that.
Showing me the muscle.
Right. Be that China, be that like the Amazon type.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
said that same thing earlier. I said, what kind of China and thing? I forgot the other person name I call combined.
Oh, like Beth Phoenix, or like do something like that. And Jay to be right where she need to be. And so this is the Jay we've been waiting on. So I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see
Long
it.
time.
Oh yeah.
But I want to add this though.
Okay.
So around this time, WWE fans or wrestling fans, should I say, but I'm specifically talking about WWE right here. Around this time, we start, the wheels start spinning. Who's going to win the Rumble? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? Right.
Yeah.
So when you think about the probability of people that Jay could face at a Mania from this point on. So let's say you got Bianca. We talked about Bianca. We talked about a Charlotte, but you're also talking about like the Rheas. Somebody who's things
Can't
like
leave
that.
them out.
You're talking about people like that. Who's going to force Jade to keep up? Because in history in the wrestling, the babyface, the heel has to keep up with the babyface. So somebody like that, in there with her, kind of like really now or if she fight a little challenge and fight like an EO, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to really run fast, you know what I'm saying? Or
Empress of the Sky.
things like that. So the possibility. So you think about those names, but you're like, man, who's going to win the Rumble again, right? Because we got that time, but we got stories. I mean, I didn't know Charlotte was going to win this year until I found out she was coming back. I was like, oh, she going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't know that till then.
Even with so with the men, nobody had Jey Uso win. I don't care what you say. Nobody had Jey Uso winning that Royal Rumble. Now, I don't care what you say. Nobody had Jey Uso winning that one. You either thought it was gonna be Punk or Cena.
Yeah, a lot of people mad. A lot of people mad he won it too, and they still mad how he going. I expressed my feelings about Jey Uso, how he doing right now in the last episode, but I don't know. This year it's up in the air. This year for both sides, for men and the women, for the Royal Rumble. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's always one of the favorites of the year for everybody. But like I said,
my favorite.
If just like we got a return this year with Charlotte, hey, if Bianca returns at Royal Rumble, come on, you got to give it to her. I would think so. If she returns at that moment, even if before then, I don't know. Bianca might be a favorite right there.
Put her in the running.
Man,
So,
this one you need a good Naomi in there. But blessings to
oh,
y'all.
I
Yeah, she
wish.
got to cook right
Yeah,
now, though. She
I
yeah,
got
wish
to
it.
yeah.
I
cook
wish it
right
was
now.
Naomi,
Hey,
man.
look,
Yeah.
look, I'm proud. I'm happy for him. That's more important. But it would,
Mhm.
but right now it'd be a good, it's a good opportunity to stir the pot. Maybe they could stir the pot. Maybe Naomi cut a video or something like that. I don't know, but
I don't know.
Yeah, she give us a little video tease. Yeah.
yeah, man. But I don't
I
know.
didn't
But I
see
tell you
what's
something.
been happening.
I want to I want to ask y'all something
Let me
because
cute.
I want to ask y'all something because I heard
Mhm.
Ron on TikTok was talking about the tournament.
He is
So
hilarious.
with that been going on
Yeah.
right now, who do you think LA Knight's mystery opponent is?
Woo. It
Milo.
for them to have it as a surprise, it
Mm.
got to be somebody that's not in the company, not
Yeah,
with
'cause he
WWE
done wrestle
specifically.
about everybody at this point.
Yeah, like for
Against
them to
LA
be
Knight though?
for it to be
Like,
a
who
surprise, it
that?
don't matter who's going against because look at we got Rusev and Damian
Priest?
Priest. They ain't been
Mhm.
intertwined in no way.
Yeah, no,
It ain't no stories built in this tournament. There might
not
be
yet.
some stories coming from it,
Yeah,
but right now it's just random people in the tournament because you got like Sheamus
yeah,
and Shinsuke. They ain't been
yeah.
Enough
interacting.
to scramble.
Jay,
Yeah,
Jay Uso and Miz. But what I mean by that when I say
James and
LA
Miz.
Knight,
That's the other one, huh?
what I mean by it with LA Knight, I mean like the caliber of star LA Knight is right now. He getting a mystery opponent. Does that? I'm thinking, does he win or lose that match then? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Oh
like I don't think he's gonna be the
man,
one to fight Cena. I don't think he's gonna be the one to fight Cena anyway. LA Knight. I don't think that's gonna be the case. But
nah.
um, I
But
just like,
still,
man,
him losing in this tournament though.
yeah, yeah. It's like because he hasn't really been on the show since Punk and Jey Uso started getting involved in that title match. I haven't really seen him getting involved with them since then. But now, maybe he wins the Rumble. I don't know. But it's
All
something.
right, that will finally satisfy a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah,
because but
something has to give. So who do you think it is, though? Come on, who do you think it is?
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
Come on, take a guess.
It's,
Take a
it's a
guess.
toss up.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
like I said, it got to be somebody outside the company, and
Yeah, because he
I mean,
done
so that gives you some
slammed down
options.
for everybody at this point, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
See, I think they're gonna go ahead and put
Say
Joe
I got
Hendry
no
in there.
idea.
That's what I think they're gonna do.
Oh,
You know what, man? I'm not too excited. If it's him, I won't. I'm not that excited about it. I'll be honest with you.
You know, I ain't excited. I'm just saying what it might happen. You know how I feel about Joe Hendry. I
yeah,
do not.
I forgot you did say a while
I
back.
do not believe.
Oh,
I just feel like I know Henry doing his thing. Don't get me wrong. He's doing his thing. Don't get
Hey,
me
I
wrong. But
mean,
I'm just not. Nah. For me, it's nah. Just for nah. That to me that one. I don't think that'd be the name that you hide because this man then because think about it. He was a surprise match for Randy Orton at WrestleMania. How much bigger you gonna get with surprises with that one? Right?
I mean, hey, I'm just
So,
saying his music gets that pop, and people still react to him, and they doing the. If you say his name, he appears on TNA and NXT. That's what they've been doing with him. But I feel like that's big as he gets. He had his moment, but I think the crowd still likes him. So I feel like they might put him in a moment like this. Other than
they
that, I
might do that because
mean, it's still
they might.
somebody from TNA. That's what I'm gonna say. If not Joe Hendry, it's somebody from TNA.
Yeah, well, is he still technically signed to them?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he did say he wanted to fight Cena before the year's out. So,
Right.
again, I don't
Right.
think he gonna win either though because I mean, I don't know. You know what, RC? It might be him. It might be him. I'm just not hyped about that. That's all. That doesn't move the needle for me.
Right.
That doesn't move the needle for me.
Man,
That's all.
I don't think get us hype. A lot of people hype if it's Edge, and I doubt it's not gonna be Edge, or if it's somebody from AEW or something like that. That's the only thing that really get me hype. Other than my boys, Trick or Obafemi. If it's Trick Williams or Obafemi, that's what get me hype right there.
Okay. Everything at the TV.
If it's over,
he's still, and you know LA Knight losing if it's Obafemi.
Man.
And that's gonna
If
get
it's
everybody
over, go ahead
mad
and put them in
too.
the
That's gonna
finals.
get everybody mad.
What
I
you
don't
Go ahead
care.
and put them in the
say,
finals.
you can get out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who on the roster today? Oh no, I calling out. What BJ
Hey.
say? I calling out. I calling the
Right.
sick
But
man.
that's gonna be a good surprise.
The match card changed at the last minute. I wrestling who? Oh no, I sick. I can't come there.
Right.
Hey,
But
I just like that.
come on
That's my
now.
boy. Over my boy. Over's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, he
Over
is
my boy.
great.
all right, for Nick Aldis to withhold the information of who it is, it gotta be either somebody from TNA or Oba or Trick. Unless Gunther coming
That
back. I
work.
mean, but that's still either way. Either way, LA Knight. I feel like LA Knight losing this.
I think, if I had to pick who I think should
dude.
win it, if Gunther comes back, I would say Gunther or Dom.
Dom ain't winning. Dom got some other stuff going on. This
I
man
got-
already got 2
I could
championships
definitely
on the
go
shoulder
for it.
right now. But
More
I
heat,
told you
though.
what I feel like Dom should be doing. He should be working with Cena right now.
Yeah. But that brings to the point though. Cena is returning to Raw on tomorrow in Boston,
Yeah,
quote
he should
unquote
fit-
hometown. So and
him
remember
and Dom
now,
should fight. Him and Dom should fight on Monday Night Raw for the title.
but here's the thing with that though.
Hmm.
Dom had a square off with Ray last week, but I'm thinking they're gonna fight a Survivor Series.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
the
they
question
did.
is, becomes this then.
Yeah.
Cena comes tomorrow, and Cena's gonna be at the Garden next week. So he's gonna be in the Garden the Boston Garden tomorrow, and the Madison Square Garden next week. So he has one of his final dates in Survivor Series. We don't still know what he's doing in Survivor Series.
That's what I'm saying. If they was booking well, put Dom versus Cena on Monday at Raw for the Intercontinental title. Cena wins in Boston, his home, near his hometown, and then drops it back to Dom at San Diego at Survivor Series. Or if he doesn't lose it back to Dom, lose it to who wins the tournament and at Saturday main event. That way, the person gets the benefit of beating Cena and have that history making moment. But also going on and having the Intercontinental title and moving on with that. So it's two ways I could go with it, but I feel like they might not do either one, and it just kind of disappointed me.
Well, I mean, honestly,
my popcorn at the TV.
if he could win, but if he don't, it's all good. I mean, I think about all the legends. I think about the legends, but I think Cena could get a better match out of Dom, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dom's good. Don't get me wrong. That Fatal 4-Way at Mania. I know people feel some kind of way about Mania this year, but there were some hitters on there, and that Fatal 4-Way was one of them. When Dom won the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker, Finn, and who's the other person that made it? Penta. So so it's ways around it, man. I just feel that
But tell me, bro, the crowd will be hyped for that. Cena versus Dom, the way they liking Dom right now, and they love Cena, but I feel like that might be if the Dom will get booed or that'll be a back and forth. Let's go Dom, let's go Cena. Come on now.
Yeah, kind of like they did with Sammy in Chicago. They kind of had an impromptu match, but I would say the crowd would be hyped for it because the fans want that. Because Dom next year Dom be a face probably, man. Because when him and Finn go at it, that's gonna be the match. That's gonna be the match right there, man. This whole time building that up, man. Dom and Finn, bro. Like
they've been building that for a minute, and then I feel like they're waiting on
Liv.
Liv to come back. Yeah, they're waiting on Liv to come back for that too.
When she come back with Roxy, man, look, bro, that's what I mean with me. When I see, I understand. Don't get me wrong, I get it. When people get frustrated with WWE booking, but I've been following WWE for a long time as far as like being a fan. So I know at certain times they're going to turn it up, and I'm looking at now at those things we just named about what's going to happen. So granted, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Things you want now, I get it. Trust me, I get it. As a fan, I get it. But what I'm saying is, I also know what's coming. So when I see what happens then, because I feel one of the biggest mistakes, and this is just me now, I'm not trying to knock it. One of the biggest mistakes I think with AEW sometimes, or any company that does this, let me say it like that, they try to give you too much at once. Yeah. So right now, women's tag team title, but we also got a national championship coming.
Too many belts right there, but
like, what are you gonna do with all those titles? You don't have that. You have a lot of shows, but what are you gonna do with all those titles, right? So that's what I feel sometimes with any company. I think that's what happened with WCW at one point. Like one of the ones that they kept trying to do so much, or they stopped caring. So That's the one thing I think AEW does. They just try to do too much at once. We know they're gonna bang out their pay-per-views. We know they're gonna knock them out the park. We know that they're a wrestling show. The best part of the best wrestling in wrestling. As far as wrestling goes, Yeah. But I just feel like sometimes it's only gonna take you so far.
Yeah.
So long term, like I would love to see them go back. I don't know why I'm going this route. I would love to see them go back to what Jack Perry did to Tony about a year ago. Dropped him on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but things like that. I just feel
Jack Perry, he a babyface now, so
I just feel like, but maybe Tony's the guy he don't want to be on TV like that, and I get it. He can make the decision. He own it, so you know what I'm saying. But
that's what he said.
Yeah, so I get it. But I just feel like sometimes I think every company need to watch that. Sometimes, like they try to give you so much at once, and because if you give them so much at once, you run into a problem now where you feel like you ain't got nothing to give. You know what I'm saying? Like any company, I'm not signaling on any company that does that. I would think they would think about that. That's business. You give them so much at once, and it's like, man, but we gotta look down here and see what we gotta do. What we're gonna have here to fill that gap, because people gonna get used to this. Then we gotta do this, right? So think about it. Fans change over time. Think about this. I'm on the soapbox. Y'all sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all
but
good.
think about this. RC, you said, Kiwanis, maybe you said it too. About Kiwanis, you say you don't like seeing the same matches over and over, right? Right. Watch this.
Give me about a strong 2.5 on a good day, and then after that,
so let me ask this question to the room then. Back in, I don't know if you were watching wrestling around this time, Kiwanis. So if you don't, that's okay. Back in 2000, 2001, around that time, right? Kurt Angle fought Austin in the Rock like every week. Like every week, he pretty much fought Austin in the Rock. Now we were kids then, so we didn't really pay attention to that probably.
Yeah, I was watching then. I had to think. I was in like 10th grade back then.
But it had, like every other week, it was like one of them he was fighting, right? So nobody had a problem with, at least in our circle of friends, nobody had a problem with it, right? So, but now it's different, right? So things change is what I'm saying. Things change. Like nobody want to see, probably, even if it's good, you probably don't want to see it now unless you see something come out of it, right?
Yeah.
So, like when you had like, I think in the Ruthless Aggression era, you had like, what was it? The best of the 5 for the U.S. title. Booker T against Ben Wall, Cena against Booker T, and things like that. You have all these different things. Things change over time. So what am I saying? I am saying if you keep giving people so much at once, eventually they're gonna lose interest of it, right?
Yeah.
Because things become too predictable. So you got to hold on to certain things. That's my point of saying, like, I understand what fans do, but if you give people too much at once, you know how it is. They're gonna get tired of that too.
Yeah.
So
no
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I'm also, when we're talking about the Cena thing, it's like they got to take advantage of what he got right now. What they got with him right now. That's what I'm saying with Cena though.
Around the band,
because he about to be done, so they got to get all they can out of him and let him do some big things every time he's on. With the last few dates he got, let Cena do something big, and that would be something big. Him facing Dom for the Intercontinental title. Becoming a Grand Slam champion, and the crowd's going to go back and forth.
You don't want to get his lick back on Brock?
Nah.
You don't want to get his lick back?
I don't want to see Brock till Royal Rumble time, maybe, or WrestleMania. I know he's coming in anyway.
Skip.
I'm good.
You been hanging out with Roman Reigns? Talking about I want to see you to Christmas. You been hanging out with Roman Reigns?
I wish, dude. Hey, shout out to Tribal Chief.
I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief.
Hey, I just feel, man. I just feel that
yes, sir.
And I'm with you, RC. I hope you actually sold that pretty well. I actually hope Dom and Cena do fight off tomorrow, or at least lead to it, I guess.
That would be nice.
Because you have two historically, you got Cena in Boston tomorrow, then you got MSG next week. Historical building. Yeah. WWE's home. So you got to do something big, right?
Yeah.
Or wrong. So, I hope it is Dom and Cena, but I think if it is, I think Ray going to get involved because, again, they had an altercation last week. So Dom may come out.
Oh, and that's even better. Ray could cost Dom the championship.
Hey, pay me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That could go right there.
To the water
You got to do something big because, like I said, Dom has been a defending champion, and he hasn't needed the Judgment Day
at all
to help him for real. He's been cheating himself.
But he had Grand Americano. That's why.
No, sometimes, but he left. But no, but against Russo and Penta, he ain't really had him like that.
He run that bell. Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, and so Dom doesn't have a problem defending his title. So Cena comes out. Dom comes out also saying, "You taking my spotlight."
Man, let's get it, dog.
And we got a championship match. And you know, Adam Pearce come out there. Hey, let's make it. They can make a title match. We in Boston. Hey, my hometown. Let's do it. And like I said, the crowd gonna be back and forth with both of them.
Man,
that's a major main event right there. And Cena becomes Grand Slam champion on a Raw. Come on now.
I stay weak. I stay up for that.
You know what?
Right, you gonna stay up for that one. Yeah.
Ron, you remember?
You have to make that the main event though, because if Cena wins it at the beginning of the show,
yeah, you got to make that the main event, and plus that'll break up this repetitive tag team matches that's been main event with division. You break that up and get a exciting main event when the last Raws for Cena. Come on now, it makes too much sense, man. But if they don't do it, I mean, I don't know what else they're doing with Cena right now.
Follow the play.
Other than him, you gonna be a commentary watching the tournament match or something? That's it.
Now I think tomorrow's gonna set up Survivor Series for him though.
Oh goodness.
I think it's gonna happen that either because it's the 29th, right? I think 29th. So the last Saturday of the month. So that's gonna be a big day though, because I think Clemson plays Carolina that day too. I think Clemson plays Carolina that day too. So that's gonna be a big day.
All the South Carolina
for us here. Hey, South Carolina, let's go.
And that's a 12 o'clock game, just so you know. For those of you,
it's gonna be a full day. Then it's gonna be a full day. Football and wrestling one day.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I feel about that, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty good stuff.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but we also have a new contender for Cody. Well, we talking about. I'm going to go with this. We talking about repetitive things going on, multiple matches. We had Aleister Black coming after Cody Rhodes with him and Zelina. Yeah, but when they had a match, McIntyre came in. He even attacked Cody. He attacked the referee.
Fling the man across the room. Claiborne across the.
That was crazy. For him to come in and attack the referee, I don't know if I ever seen it like something like that. We might have seen it a couple times, but I ain't seen it in a long time. Somebody just come in straight to the referee, knock him out.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Get that man Mortal Kombat. Finish him. What did he do?
Fatality?
Yeah, but he said the referee messed him up at the main event. He said everybody's against me. But he also from Nick Aldis, he got suspended for that action. For him not doing that to the referee, he got suspended. Made him be suspended.
Man couldn't get up.
Yeah. So, but he had Aleister and Drew McIntyre attacking Cody. That brought out Damian Priest. Yeah. Another match that's never ending between with Damian and Aleister Black. And so they trying to continue these. I can try to have longer storylines or between longer feuds. Let me say that. Between certain guys. Sometimes we get tired of these certain matches. I'm like, Drew couldn't beat Cody twice back to back, and maybe they have another match down the line. I don't know because I know the ambassador said they probably gonna have one more blow off match after what happened with Drew and Cody at Saturday night's main event. But I was kind of cool with that. But Aleister and Damian Priest need to go in and finish that up. I thought that was finished with the last man standing match, but. Yeah, they back still fighting, but I like to that might be a part of a Survivor Series thing, or they might just do a tag match. I don't know what they're gonna do from that, but I do like Aleister Black coming up for the WWE Championship though, because of their history in AEW, and you know Aleister he could go, and I'd like to see him and Cody one more time. With Zelina in the mix, I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Aleister moving up to that spot?
Go ahead, Juanis.
I forgot about Aleister Black a little bit until now. So I gotta go back and watch some more of his NXT stuff again and refresh my memory a little bit. But I think it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a nice little elevation leading up moment. So
yeah. I feel like he won the feud against Damian. That's why I thought it was over.
Okay.
But Damian keep coming at him. So
man, you ain't gonna blow nobody in the face with no fire and say it's over now.
I'm saying with all the matches they had, he still lost though. You know what I'm saying?
He only had 2 matches. As far as I know, they only had 2 matches, right?
No, they've been fighting more than they had more than that.
I mean, they've been fighting, but they haven't had like 2 matches, right?
They gotta have more than that. I don't know.
They've been fighting a lot.
It seems like they've been going at it longer than for months now, like at least 4 or 5 months. It seems like.
I think back to your point, Kawan, real quick. Yeah, you go back and watch Aleister Black in NXT. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what he was
down.
Hey, that right there. Hey, when he fought, I mean, I know people don't talk about him as much, but that match he had with Velveteen Dream was good. And then he had a match with I think he had a match with who was it? He had an NXT Championship match against. Was that Andrade?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, back then, them NXT matches
with Gargano, and he had
listen, man, them matches back then, them NXT title matches, like I could specifically talking about. Let me get back on track. Never mind. That's a whole other thing right there.
Yes, but I mean, that's where he was his hardest, I believe.
Yeah.
And so hopefully he gets back to that point. And because when they didn't bring him up to the main roster well, because they brought him up with Ricochet, made them a team like that. And other than that, they ain't did much with him. And AEW, he was cool. He had the team, trios titles and stuff like that. And he faced Cody. And that was a good moment when he was facing Cody. But other than that, he ain't had that many singles matches in AEW.
Yeah, he I think this would be good for him though, RC, to kind of get Cody a challenger too. But it looks like Cody and I'm assuming Cody and Drew might go one more time, and I hope Drew wins the title. Not that I dislike Cody. I just think I want to see Drew with the title. Because Cody can go to WrestleMania. Cody has a name. Guys like Cody and Roman and Seth, they can main event the show without being a champion or without being in a championship match. You know, so I don't think Cody necessarily needs a title to be in the main event. Because you can make things. Think about Seth. Think about Seth, Roman, and Punk this past year. It was nothing about a title. It's about who's the best, right? And then we got some out of that. So look at all that happened, right? So I don't think it needs a title. So that's why I hope Drew wins. But I guess we'll see. But I think Drew's still one of my favorites because of what he's doing. How does a man keep losing but keep himself relevant?
That man don't quit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he keeps losing but keeps
himself relevant. He don't allow people to feel sorry for him, even as a heel. And he keeps moving down the road. He still pulls you. You be like, man, he lost the game. What's gonna happen next? And he pulls you right back in. And Claymore's a referee.
He had in a white beater.
In a white beater. In a white beater.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we don't know how long we don't know how long he's supposed to be suspended for. So.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Man, Drew's gonna be all right, man. I don't care. Drew's gonna be all right. You know why?
Find a way.
Drew, yeah. Drew, I always go back to this.
Yeah, he does.
This man.
I started watching again years ago. Every time I see him on my TV, I'm like, come back and beat up this one and come back.
Yeah, the dude is like he's doing his
promotion. Thing. He need no more.
He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, he showcases himself well. He doesn't need the company to do it for him all the time. So that's where it's on.
Yeah, I watch his little gym vlogs on Instagram. I just look at Drew. Yeah. All right, pump it. All right.
Yeah. Whether it's on, like I said, social media or television, he said he tells the truth, and he says in interviews, like, people don't want to hear the truth, but I'm telling the truth to you. I just it's right in your face, but you don't believe me, and he feels that everybody is against him. So I said he always finds his way to stay relevant, but with Aleister Black coming for the WWE Championship, it'd be nice. I don't know if he'll win, and for him to come back to the title right now, I thought he was going to get some wins under his belt before he tried to come for the title. But him going straight for Cody, I don't know how that's going to work out for him.
Is Zelina Vega the new face slapper?
Oh.
Good point.
Yeah.
I forgot about her with that part, that scene. She just what? I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah, she smacked the mess out of Cody, boy.
Hey,
Okay.
boy, you
In
can
his
imagine
nice
like
suit.
you can imagine when you get slapped by what it like a Stephanie McMahon back in the day, and that one you be like, okay, because you don't
Just
want
Yeah.
to
to
hit the
kill
woman.
that.
You could be like, okay, I'm
My
gonna take it
mom
on your
still
husband
remember
later.
her slaps.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man.
Vicious.
I'm waiting to see
Vicious,
what's
man.
happening because Zelina should give some more pizzazz to Aleister Black, and because she's a great talker on the mic,
Yeah, she is.
and for her to do things like that and make a slap, make a moment like that, it's better for Aleister Black. But like I said, if him going for the title this early for him, I mean, some people won't say it's early because, like I said, he's been in the WWE before and he's been all around, so people won't say it's early, but I just don't know if he'll win right now. I don't know if he's in the position to win WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. Not like
Nah,
not like a Drew McIntyre is right now.
he's not gonna be able to do that, especially if you saw the post cut video with they were trying to work on Damien's eye. That match that's not over. They're gonna have one more match. As long as that's going on, and, maybe you'll get a tag match down the road, but since Drew's suspended, or maybe they'll pull like, well, Drew, I'm gonna lift. Maybe you know how the faces are, Cody, especially Cody.
Yeah.
Mick, I need you to lift Drew's suspension. I want my hands on your knife. I need you to lift the suspension.
But they should do that. That's what babyface should do.
Yeah, Cody good for that though. Cody will do that. That's his MO. Lift the suspension, Nick. Lift the suspension.
Right.
Let's end this tonight.
He gonna use his favor card.
Yeah, because him and Nick Aldis cool, so you know how they talk. How they was talking backstage like a week or so ago. And so you know how he close with him, so as his champion. So yeah, he can pull that, and that's like I said, that's a good babyface move.
Yeah, I mean, look what Cody did though. He beat Nick Aldis for the NWA championship, I think. At the first All In.
That was good. Yeah.
So it's gonna be good though, man. It's getting there, man. We got Survivor, then we got Saturday Night's Main Event. The last, I know RC, you hosting that show, just so you know.
Oh, man, I gotta do that, John Cena, man. I said we're gonna have a whole show dedicated to my boy Cena, my goat.
Speaking of which, I got one more question for Kawan, and I know we're probably wrapping up here. Go on.
Yeah.
I sent the text out to the group, but I still don't know who your top 5 are.
Oh yeah.
I'm still narrowing mine down. I was because like I said, it's been changing a lot lately. Because I don't want to just, like I was telling you on before the show, I don't want to just go off of like nostalgia and stuff like that. I want to go off what's still going on now. And so I want to include everything that's been going on, even more recent stuff. And so I'm gonna get that to you. But yeah, Kawana, so you got yours yet?
Let's see, 5. I ain't gonna do them in order because they'll be all mixed up. Off the top of my head, I gotta put my girl Bianca on there.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Bianca.
Like I said, it could be men and women, so it ain't just top 5 men.
Let's see.
Well, she said Bianca twice, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, we can give you time to think about it. We ain't gotta put you on blast right now, but we gonna think it. We gonna
Dylon.
Hey, just spin it in the text message. I had to make
it.
So you might
I had to break your thinking up a little bit.
If I don't
there.
think about it tomorrow, please remind me.
Yeah, hey, look, you better be like Sean, say Triple H.
That was funny though. That was funny.
Hey, I'm just messing with you, but it was a Jeopardy moment. I had to tell you. I was like, let me just say something, but you keep thinking about it.
Man, yeah. But we will have that. We have our top 5s. We have all things got coming up. We got Full Gear coming up. Oh, Blood and Guts AEW this coming Wednesday. That's gonna be interesting right there. So definitely gonna review that. Survivor Series. We got to see who these teams gonna be in these war games, man. I would rather 5-on-5 traditional elimination, but they love the war game, so we're gonna have to talk about that. So it's all good. But yeah, it's all building up to 2026 Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. So stay in the championship corner and follow us on all platforms. You know me. It's been your host Ron G, the Mr. Highlights. Oh, and the historian. So I didn't get to introduce him during the show, so I'm gonna give him a good outro. The great historian, Mr. Lonnie Nesbitt, and Miss Kiwanis. What's going on,
Miss Adlib?
Y'all say goodbye to the people.
Peace. Y'all have a good week.
Rest